everyone, and welcome to Community Update 21. This is, I suppose, the last community update from Larian Studios ahead of the release of Baldur's Gate 3. Now, if you have Steam and you click on the game, you will see the community update details, but I just thought I'd go through it and just talk about some of the highlights. All of this, of course, was mentioned in the last Panel from Hell stream, but I suppose with this update, we get the details now. So I thought we'd just take a very quick look at it. So let's jump into it. So as you can see, the first thing they talk about is the notion of this new character, but we'll get to that soon enough. Now, most of us who've been making use of early access have played it from dusk till dawn, and they've promised that there is 33% more content in Act 1. So that's something to really celebrate and, look forward to upon release. So we'll get the opportunity to play Act 1 again, but we'll have some other choices. There may be different elements in Act 1 that we can look at. Now, a big part of the Panel from Hell was, of course, the character creator. It's really something new, and it is something completely awesome. With most character creators, you've got the opportunity to change eye color and other physical features. Very interestingly enough, as you can see from the clip here, you can change the amount of vitiligo that you have on your skin. And if you pay close attention, you can see that the character's eye color is being changed, and you can do that independently, each eye, which is, I've certainly never seen that in a video game before. You've got the option here for multi-classing as well. You don't have to limit yourself to a single class. I think multi-classing is a great idea. It gives us the opportunity to get the best of both worlds, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to spending a lot of time in the character creator to prepare myself for BG3. What that character is right there, I really do not know. Now, there is a little bit here about respecking classes. There is a character that you come across in Act 1. I suspect that I know who it is, and with that character you've got the ability to respec your class, which again I think is something truly awesome. You're not limiting yourself to what you've done. You've got the ability to go back and make changes if you want. If you want to, it might have occurred as a result of making some bad choices that you've killed one of your party. You've got the ability to recruit mercenaries to do a bit of killing for you. We'll see how that goes. But another very interesting addition that wasn't in the early access. Now, of course, we know that we can create our own character to have our own adventure, but as you can see, Larian's indicated that you've got the ability to play the game, and I suppose we've had this in early access, as one of those prepared characters, whether it be Will, Astarion, Gale, Lazelle, or Karlach, any one of those. It's really the Dark Urge that I think I'm personally not too enamored by, but I suppose if you truly want to be evil and you've spent some time trying to solve the mystery of blood in Baldur's Gate, then you might find that interesting. Love. Relationships are going to be a big part of the game, as was mentioned in the Panel from Hell. We've got a bit more information here about it all. Polyamory is included, but the important thing here is that it's not something that's going to be automatic. It's going to have to be something that you work on. Think of games like Mass Effect 3. It's not really just about completing quests, by the way, according to Larian Studios. You've really got to make the right choices before you can truly approach that individual to start some kind of relationship. So that'll be very interesting to see how that actually plays out. Now, for me, one of the most exciting parts about the Panel from Hell is alchemy. You've now got the ability to craft your own potions. This wasn't available in early access, but as you can see from the screenshot here, in keeping with Dungeons and Dragons 5e, you can craft your potions. You can, I think they're crafting there an elixir of the Colossus, whatever that is. I'll have to look that one up, but that's great. Again, ensuring that you get the true D&D experience within BG3. We've got a new villain as well. The third major villain of Baldur's Gate 3 are in the red. I suppose what's most interesting about this is that it's voiced by the same individual, there it is, Maggie Robertson, who voiced Lady Dimitrescu, I don't know if I pronounced that properly, from Resident Evil Village. Co-op has always been a very interesting part of BG3, and so it's available, especially for those people on the PS5, but of course not exclusively. So for those people who do like to, I suppose, play the game within a group, again, bringing that D&D experience to a computer game, I think, is something that Larian's really achieved in this, is something that you will have the ability to engage in. A lot's been said about the cinematics in BG3, and as you can see here, over 174 hours of cinematics. That's a long. That is very, very long. What that means is that you've got the ability to play this more than once, again, like a true D&D campaign where you get different results as a result of different choices. So I would, and I'm certainly going to be someone who will be playing through this entire game more than once to see the variations in terms of what I can achieve as different characters. It could be part of an incredibly long campaign for you as an individual as well. That 174 hours of dialogue and cinematics ensures that the experience is going to be unique. Some people were concerned because in the character creator, you could, let's say, you could manipulate certain parts of your character. And would that be a problem if you are streaming the game? Well, within BG3, you've got the ability to apply filters just to ensure that things aren't visible, shall we say. So I suppose that's a good thing. And really, as they say in the last part here, that's all we really need to know about BG3. The launch for those people on Steam using the PC is literally just a few weeks away now. One thing that they have confirmed, that, and I've highlighted it here, the PC Digital Deluxe Edition does not include a 72-hour head start. There was a bit of confusion as to whether people who'd pre-ordered it would be able to, and Larian has been very clear here in terms of whether you're going to have the ability to do that, and you're not. But I think for the most part, we've waited quite a while for this game now, and I don't think a 72 hours is you know, too much to sit down and twiddle your thumbs about. So we're literally waiting for the launch of BG3. As you might imagine, I'm incredibly excited about this. Can't wait to jump in. And hopefully, once we are able to start playing it through, we'll post more videos on this channel, especially in the character creation section, so that we respect our character properly before we start this fantastic adventure. My name is Hubert Shorter, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.